Eyewitness News continues to cover the flu. Joining us live now on the set is Dr. David Gifford, the director of the Rhode Island Department of Health. Tonight, we're talking about how the H1N1 virus is affecting schools across the state. I know you've been very busy. Thank you, Doctor, for taking some time. You know, I think a big concern for parents right now is how can I get my child vaccinated for H1N1, especially after hearing all the stories?
Well, if your kids are preschool, 6 months through about 5 or 6 years of age, they can call their pediatrician to go in and begin to get that. They have the nasal spray available now, and in the next couple of weeks they'll get the injections. We're hopeful that we'll be able to start school clinics the week of November 2nd, but they'll run over about a 6-week period.
You know, we heard Sean Daly talk about in the 5 o'clock that 9 schools really are being targeted right now with a high absentee rate. You know, some parents might be keeping their kids home as they found out a child in that school has the swine flu. What do you tell a parent, you know, because, you know, they're a little concerned about that?
Well, I tell them what I do with my son who's in high school. You know, I tell him to remind him to use the alcohol hand gels, cover his cough, and if he's sick or has a fever, we keep him at home. And he still may likely get sick. And if he's sick, we're going to watch him at home, fluids and rest. And if he gets really sick, we'll call his pediatrician. Are
we behind the trend right now for other states? Are we just seeing swine flu come into the state?
Yeah, we've been watching really close. Most of the cases up until this week of fever and cough have been other viruses, rhinovirus, adenovirus. That's not been influenza or H1N1. Only about 10%. Though this week we're seeing a change, and we're definitely seeing higher absenteeism in schools. It looks like we're going to see what we did in the spring, in May and June. We're going to start seeing a lot in the schools, I think.
What about staffing concerns in some of the schools? We're talking about the kids getting sick. How about teachers and nurses?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why if they make sure they're using the alcohol hand gels in the schools and, you know, kids staying home, covering their cough, that'll keep them healthy. Yeah, some of the teachers are going to be out.
Are you surprised so many kids were sick this early in the school year?
It's unusual for influenza. Usually we don't see an influenza outbreak early in the year, but what we know about influenza, it's behaving just like we'd expect, and it spreads through schools and kids very effectively.
Okay, Dr. David Gifford from the Health Department, thank you very much. If you'd like more information about the H1N1 virus, you can go to our website at WPRI.com.